10 cancer-causing foods you'll regret eating. Avoid these cancer foods. One of the most important things to think about when trying to live a better lifestyle is diet. Our general health is greatly influenced by the foods we eat, and some foods have been related to a higher risk of cancer, which is still one of the major causes of death worldwide. Although there are certain risk factors that we cannot control, such as genetics and environmental exposure, nutrition is one modifiable factor that can have a major impact on cancer risk. In actuality, the foods you eat have the power to either strengthen your body's resistance to cancer or to promote its growth. This is why knowing what's on your plate is so important. This video explores 10 typical foods that may be hazardous and are linked to a higher risk of cancer. Knowing the dangers connected to certain foods will help you make better decisions and possibly lower your risk of developing cancer. This video offers insight into the foods you might want to avoid for a better, cancer-free life, from processed meats loaded with carcinogens to sugary drinks that contribute to obesity, a key risk factor for cancer. For improved health outcomes, arm yourself with knowledge and take control of your food choices. 1. Prepared meats. There is a persistent correlation between processed meats such as salami, hot dogs, sausages, and bacon and a higher risk of colorectal cancer. These meats are frequently preserved via curing, smoking, or incorporating nitrates and nitrites. These additives have the potential to combine to generate nitrosamines, which are carcinogenic substances. Processed meats are categorized as Group 1 carcinogens by the International Agency for Research on Cancer (IRC), which means there is enough evidence to conclude that they can cause cancer in people. Frequent ingestion of processed meats has also been linked to an increased risk of pancreatic and stomach cancers. In order to lower your risk, think about cutting back on or giving up processed meats in favor of fish, lean poultry, or plant-based proteins. 2. Red meat. Beef, pork, lamb, and veal are examples of red meat. Red meat has been related to multiple cancers, most notably colon cancer. The method used to cook red meat has some bearing on this relationship. Cooking techniques involving high temperatures, such as pan-frying, grilling, and barbecuing, can release toxic compounds such as polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons (PAH) and heterocyclic amines (HCAs), which are recognized as carcinogens. High-temperature cooking produces HCAs and PAH, which have been connected to an elevated risk of cancer in animals and, according to some research, a similar risk in people. Furthermore, red meat frequently contains significant levels of saturated fats, which raise the risk of obesity, which is linked to a number of cancer types. Reduce your consumption of red meat and replace it with fish, poultry, or plant-based protein sources for a better option. 3. Drinks with sugar. Sugar-filled beverages like energy drinks, sodas, and sweetened fruit juices raise the risk of a number of illnesses, including cancer. These drinks have a lot of added sugar, which increases the risk of obesity, which is linked to a number of cancers, including colorectal, pancreatic, and breast cancer. Consuming too much sugar can also result in chronic inflammation and insulin resistance, both of which are associated with an increased risk of cancer. Sugar-filled drinks have a high glycemic index, which can make blood sugar surge quickly and aggravate these problems. You can minimize your risk of cancer and improve your general health by consuming fewer sugar-filled drinks and substituting water, herbal teas, or unsweetened beverages. 4. Grains and white bread. Refined grain goods such as white bread and pastries frequently lack important nutrients and fiber. Grain that has been refined removes the bran and germ, leaving primarily starch remaining. Eating refined carbohydrates raises insulin and blood sugar levels quickly, which is linked to a higher risk of cancer. An example, a low-fiber diet has been associated with an increased risk of colon cancer. Important nutrients, including vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are present in whole grains, are also absent from refined grains. Select whole grains such as brown rice, quinoa, oats, and whole wheat products for a healthier option. These foods have higher fiber content and vital nutrients that promote general health and may lower the risk of cancer. 5. Synthetic sweeteners. Aspartame, saccharin, and sucralose are examples of artificial sweeteners that are frequently used in place of sugar in a variety of processed foods and beverages. A possible correlation between artificial sweeteners and a higher risk of cancer has been revealed by certain studies. Saccharin, for example, was formerly associated with bladder cancer in rats, but subsequent research has called into doubt the applicability of these findings to people. Research on the possible hazards associated with drinking significant doses of artificial sweeteners is currently underway, as the long-term effects are still not fully understood. Although using artificial sweeteners in moderation is generally regarded as safe, it's best to utilize natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup whenever possible. 6. Foods fried. Fried foods such as donuts, fried chicken, and French fries are frequently heated to high temperatures and oils, which can result in the development of dangerous substances like acrylamide. The presence of the chemical acrylamide in food raises questions about its possible danger to people, as it has been demonstrated to cause cancer in lab animals. Furthermore, fried foods are often heavy in calories and harmful fats, which can lead to obesity, a major cancer risk factor. Frequent eating of fried food can also result in additional health problems, including diabetes and heart disease. Limit your consumption of processed and fried foods and bake, grill, or steam food instead of frying it to lower your risk of cancer. 7. Foods salted and pickled. Pickles, olives, and salted fish are examples of pickled and salted foods that frequently have high sodium and preservative content. Because high salt can aggravate pre-existing problems and irritate the stomach lining, it is linked to an increased risk of stomach cancer. Potential carcinogens may also be introduced by the pickling process, particularly if ingested in significant amounts over an extended period of time. Furthermore, nitrites and nitrates, which combine to generate carcinogenic nitrosamines, may be present in some preserved foods. Choose fresh or mildly preserved foods instead of pickled and salted ones to reduce your risk. 8. Popcorn in the microwave. Popcorn cooked in the microwave is a common snack, but the chemicals in its packaging might be harmful to your health. Certain microwave popcorn bags have a lining made of perfluorotenoic acid PFOA, a chemical that has been connected to cancer. A higher risk of testicular, kidney, and liver malignancies has been linked to PFOA. Furthermore, a lot of flavored popcorn options have potentially dangerous ingredients like fake butter. As an alternative to pre-packaged popcorn, air-popped popcorn is healthier and can be flavored with natural herbs and spices without containing harmful fats or additional chemicals. 9. Foods high in sodium. Foods heavy in sodium, like packaged meals, processed snacks, and canned soups, can raise blood pressure and increase the risk of stomach cancer. Sodium has the potential to cause persistent inflammation and irritate the stomach lining, both of which raise the risk of cancer. Overconsumption of sodium is also associated with renal difficulties and cardiovascular disease. Limiting the amount of sodium consumed by selecting low or no sodium substitutes and staying away from packaged and processed meals will help reduce these risks and promote general health. 10. Alcohol. It is commonly known that drinking too much alcohol increases the risk of developing breast, liver, esophageal, and colorectal cancers, among other diseases. Alcohol consumption can harm tissues and cells, which can result in the development of cancer. It can also cause chronic inflammation and hinder the body's absorption of vital nutrients. Frequent excessive drinking might aggravate various health problems in addition to raising the risk of cancer. Reducing alcohol use to moderate amounts or abstaining from it completely can lower the risk of cancer and improve general health. Final thoughts: you can choose a healthier diet if you are aware of the possible cancer risks linked to particular foods. It's critical to steer clear of these cancer-causing foods, but it's also critical to concentrate on eating a balanced diet full of fruits, vegetables, healthy grains, and lean meats. These nutrient-dense foods offer vital antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that promote general health and aid in cancer prevention. Using a holistic approach to nutrition, together with frequent exercise and check-ups, can greatly improve your overall health and lower your chance of developing cancer. Achieving a better, cancer-free life can be greatly aided by making educated food choices. Let us know in the comments what you think about the 10 cancer-causing foods you'll regret eating. Avoid these cancer foods, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.